am really into wildlife and studying wildlife and biology and such, which you already knew from my last presentation. So this is just really almost connected to it. Like one of them's environmental and then one of them's actually with animals, which is pretty cool that they're able to connect with that. Basically, what we're trying to do is that we're trying to take pictures of wild birds in their habitats without disturbing them. And how we're going to do that is we're going to be using these cameras around the bird feeders. And basically, when they see movement, they click and they take pictures automatically for movement. That's the model of the camera that we're using. It's called, I believe I put the name in the next slide. From like guessing and blah blah blah, doing all this stuff, I figured out that videos are a little bit better than pictures. It does about 10-second videos, and it really helps able to see what they're doing, because the whole point is their behavioral and seeing which ones do what. So the equipment that we're going to be using is the Bushnell HD Trophy Cam HD camera, that's what the camera is. We're going to be using seeds, and the seeds are going to be going in the feeders, and basically it's going to be sunflower, black thistle, peanut, lots of different kinds of stuff. Those are all that I remember from the top of my head. We're going to be using suet, and that's basically this gross thing made of lard, and it has all seeds stuck inside of it, and it's really greasy and yucky to touch, but birds love it. And raccoons love them too, apparently. And then bird feeders, obviously. And that's all. That's all we really need. We could even go without the seeds or the suet, but it's easier. How I'm going to organize the information is that I have an Excel spreadsheet that basically has all that info on it, and there's like a example right here, the date, times, the species that are there, if one species chases away the other species, any notable behaviors. In this one, like the sparrow comes back after the blue jay leaves, and then the bait that was used. And I have to go through that many pictures and videos, 400. There's a lot of them. It takes, so every time anything moves, so wind causes it too, so I have to watch a lot of wind blowing. Progress so far. That's a nice one right there. That's a screenshot from a video. I got a really cool video of a sparrow feeding its baby, which was really cool because that baby, it knows how to fly, and it's basically an adult, but the mom is still taking care of it, so that's a pretty interesting thing that we found. There's another sparrow, and then there's a really nice one of a blue jay. We can just like see them and just like see them naturally without anyone interfering. And then some squirrels, because birds aren't the only things that come to this. I also got a mouse, and then there's a raccoon I was talking about that he broke that bird feeder. He ripped it down, and we found it on the ground the next day, so now I only have one feeder. And now the point of this all is that this will help us learn about bird behavior, if there are any interspecies hierarchies, because birds, we don't know if they speak the same language or they have like different languages. Like we know the same species sing to each other and they have their own behaviors and stuff, but the different bird species, does a robin and a blue jay communicate? Does a sparrow and a blue jay communicate, or do they just kind of yell at each other and get scared and fight? And there's not really too many things. Only like last year, I think there was like one study, but besides that, there hasn't really been any studies on like how different species communicate with each other. And this might be able to help us find out relationships between other kinds of species of animals and each other. Because maybe they have like another language, like it can't really cite language, but maybe they have a way they can communicate with other species. No one's really looked into that, at least with birds. And that's the end with the vlog.